It's been quite a break, and I bet you're all thinking, what is this playing in the background? It doesn't look like Ragnarok. It sure doesn't sound like Ragnarok. Well, it's not Ragnarok, so I suggest you read the description to get a little backstory. But yeah, we're back, but with a different game this time. This game is almost as old as Ragnarok Online. Judging by the graphics, you're probably thinking that I'm a dirty liar. And I'd like to agree, but I am not lying. This game actually came out in the year 2003. Graphics were redone recently, I believe in 2014 or 2015. So yeah, it's being actively worked on, and it is a massive game. It started out with just this planet that we're on right now, which is Planet Calypso. Can't figure out where I'm going, to be honest. There's like a bunch of different exits to this place. And one of them is over here, which is the one that I want to go to. So yeah, you can play in first person or third person. First person makes aiming pretty easy, but there are also like toggles, so where you can like tag a creature with one of the little toggles, and that allows you to fight in third person a little bit easier. You also have a cache of vehicles, which I don't have my black car on me, which is the one that I came back to town to get. I have a spaceship. Well, it's actually not a spaceship. This is it's called a Sleipnir, Ragnarok term. It's actually a Greek or Roman history, mythology term, so not unique to the game. You can bind all your vehicles, gear, and weaponry to hotkeys. 2 is for my rifle, shoots lasers. The game is free to play, free to download. I played free for about 2 days, and then I decided that I did like the game enough to buy the $40 starter gold pack, which is basically invaluable if you do want to get into the game as a hunting class and even as a miner, but I don't find mining as cool as hunting or as exhilarating, but I guess it can be because you can make tons of the currency in the game is called PED, and what that stands for is Project Entropia Dollar, because the game was first called Project Entropia when it came out. Those are the little tags that I was talking about that allow you to be able to fight in third person effectively without missing. This game also has a really badass soundtrack. So the thing about this PED is that you can exchange money for the PED, and the exchange rate is 10 PED for $1, and it is taxed in, and it is also taxed out. And yes, you heard me correctly. If you do build up enough PED, so like say I was bored with this game, which I'm most definitely not. I wanted to pull out my PED. Pulling out this 119 PED would be like, it'd take 10%. It's either 10 or 15%. I'm pretty sure it's 10. But if I wanted to take it out, I could get my $10 back. Actually, I think the minimum withdrawal limit is $100. So what you would do is you deposit $100 and then pull it out. But you'd be losing 10%, so it wouldn't be really worth it to do that. But creature loot in this game gets pretty insane. If you've read the description that I wrote, spent about 3 minutes writing that, so you better read it. Somebody got $33,000 loot one time, which is just obnoxious. That was a critical hit. Something's low, put on the pistol, finish it off. Because as I was saying, you You can get the ped and exchange it for money. Oh, sweet, we got a supercharger component, which is worth 0.4 ped. And we got shrapnel worth 0.1, so yeah. Really what you want to be keeping track of is how much ammo you put into a creature versus how much return you get from that creature. So that creature took 3 bullets from this gun, which costs 0.06 ped. So we lost 0.02 ped, which is negligible. Because, as you saw, that one thing gave us 0.5 or it was like 0.6. So, enough to kill about... It depends on what creature you were killing, because that last one was a puny, which means it's super low level. Die very easily. This one is a dominant, which is pretty high class for a level 3 creature. And not always the better the creature, the better the loot. Typically, that is the case, but those Nova fragments, while at one point were likely worth a decent amount, are not worth much anymore. Alright, I'm actually gonna start counting right now. We'll start counting now with how much stuff I have versus how much stuff I get back. Sorry, the music cuts away when I tab away. I don't know how much ammo I used. We'll say that I started with 113. I could rewind this and we'll find out for sure, but started with 113. Those 2 skins are new, so count that. We'll just say 113 was the starting for ammo. The nice thing about ammo is they're a little forgiving. With as long as you're not shooting at a creature, it doesn't use any ammo. So if you just hit the ground or something stupid, shooting into the air, shooting at a person, not in a PvP area, because there are PvP areas, won't use any ammo. Probably more like 1.35 mil in ammo. And you'll see I have a stack of, it says 1.1 million ammo, because universal ammo and weapon cells and BLP packs can all be used by various guns. Universal ammo obviously usable in most everything. The BLP pack is usable in like guns that fire bullets, and the weapon cell is used in laser guns, like the gun that I'm using now. This pistol here is one that I got as a drop. No, this is the one I got as a drop. That's a BLP pistol. Hey, Paolo. No, we're not playing Ragnarok today. This is just a little show of a new game that I discovered and that I love, which is actually as old as Ragnarok, which is probably why it's such a decent game. But yeah, we'll play Ragnarok this weekend for sure. I still have to do like 100 something bloody branches that somebody gave me to do on stream, so we'll definitely do that, whether it's tomorrow or Sunday. Probably tomorrow. Totally thought it was dead. I would have shot it with my pistol. Those creatures seem to like, I don't know if it's on purpose, but the male sable snots do, they don't go down. They just stay dead, like standing like they're about to attack you. The only reason I'm killing these little level 1 things is because I have a quest to kill like a ton of them. To kill 223 more puny creatures. And I need to kill... Crap, am I no longer tracking that stupid quest? That is my one complaint, is that like you will randomly just like stop tracking quests because you picked up new ones. I bet I'm not even tracking this quest either anymore. No, I am. I usually don't play in third person, but it does look cool to play in third person. You can play like first-person shooter mode too. That's nice. And it's actually kind of convenient to play like that in terms of picking up loot speed. My cat is smacking at me, trying to get me to play with him. He succeeded. Yeah, basically the goal of this game is to do various instances and all sorts of quests. I'm a little bit low level to be doing any of the cool instances. I can do the some dude with some angel wings running around. There's this quest, the Daily Gauntlet. You can do like 2 instances. There's Gauntlet 1 and 2. It's pretty sweet. The first one's like you're playing Halo. The second one's like you're playing EverQuest. But that is how I would describe this game, as a mixture of Halo and EverQuest. But also sort of like Skyrim, because the sheer scale of this game is just absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, this is the map. We've covered about like a centimeter of this map, millimeter at best of this map. This place is, this is just the first planet. All that. So it's pretty big. We'll do a little bit of crazy ship flying in a little bit, just to show you exactly how big it is. It's also got a pretty sweet soundtrack. How did I find out about this game? It's actually hilarious how I found out about this game. I was updating my Ragnarok blog page with some new videos that I had. Well, they weren't even new. They were, oh sweet, 1.1 ped in shrapnel and 3.17 ped in BLPs. Yes! I like paid for this whole hunt. And then some. But yeah, no, I was updating my Ragnarok blog and I accidentally clicked on an advertisement for this. And I was like, I've never heard of this game. And it says here that it came out in 2003. I'm like, that's when I was like super into finding online games because there were not that many back then. And somehow this one escaped me, or I probably saw it and saw that the old graphics were not super appealing. And I was never really a fan of 3D games, I guess, full 3D. But this one's actually pretty beautiful. And I had been playing a lot of Skyrim too, so I actually saw the game, like I went on their webpage, I'm like, huh, might as well make an account. Well, actually I was like, might as well YouTube it and see what it's about, and I saw one YouTube video where like people were like trashing the game, and I was like, oh, that's crazy, I'm not ever gonna play it. It looks lame. I just got a skill boost, which happens just randomly, and now I'll miss less, which is nice. And I'll also have a higher chance of getting criticals. But yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Skyrim, and I'm like, okay, well, even though people that say this game sucks, it's at least like ginormous and it looks kind of beautiful, so I would have fun exploring that even if I don't get to do anything. Like, I just wanted to log in and see what it looked like. And I eventually I was just playing videos of it, and I saw some that were like pretty good, and decided why not download it and give it a try. Which, hope you have like 10 gigs of free space on your computer because it's gigantic. Thankfully, it only downloads the planet data as you go there, so I only have like this one, so it's only like 5 gigs so far. But yeah, you'll notice how these creatures have levels, and then they have like ages, I guess. Does anyone else play this game? Oh yeah, people play this game. There are like tons of people. I'd say more people than play IRO, but not more people than play Ragnarok in general, because there's so many freaking different servers for Ragnarok. There's always going to be a higher population there. But yeah, there's probably like 2,000 or 3,000 people that play this game. It's just that it's gigantic, and I'm at low level. There seems to only be one other person hunting here. But yeah, this is by no means where people play. You'll see that in this top corner on the left, that's what they call the global announcement. And you'll get a global announcement if you get loot that's over 10 ped, if it's like a small creature, or if it's over 50 ped from another creature. Or not over 50, it's just like, I think over 10 in general gives you a global. I think the one time where I thought it should have given me a global was only like 9 or something. But I've had 2 globals in the 6 days that I've played. But yes, you'll see that other people are playing with these global announcements. That's them getting more money than me. Most people are crafters and miners, but there are plenty of hunters. See, somebody just killed a Kerberos alpha, and they got $4.40 for it. And then you can check that there are leaderboards each day of who, look at that, that's $13.70 that person got. But yeah, they'll update these leaderboards every time. This is called the Hall of Fame. The highest drop today was $660. Below that was $399, $285, $270, and that's last 24 hours. All-time high was $33,000, $20,000, $19,000. Then there's mining ones. All-time high is $2,000 or $2,100. But yes, lots of people playing. As you can tell, there have been like 100 globals since I've explained this. What kind of endless tower is this? This is probably the most endless tower, because this game is gigantic. But as you'll see, probably, hopefully in the description it shows that I'm not playing Ragnarok, because that would probably give me a strike on my channel if I called this Ragnarok Online, or streamed it as Ragnarok Online. But yes, back to the ages. Creatures start out as puny. Some of them have various stages that they start out as. They're not always puny to juvenile, to young, to mature, to old, to provider, or guardian, dominant, I don't know, alpha, old alpha. They go up like so crazy. But not all of them follow that convention, but most of them do. So, this hunting ground is great for loot and not spending too much money on ammo, which is why I'm kind of sticking around here, even though it's a bit... seems easy. The only way to actually hunt without dumping money into this game is to hunt effectively. Look at that. There's even more people hunting here now. But yeah, you'd be surprised at how many people there are and how easy it is to get instance parties in this game. It takes me probably 5 seconds to find somebody to do gauntlets with. But I'll wait for my fiance to do gauntlets with me tonight, because she plays the game too. Today's your birthday, Paolo. Happy birthday, man. Let's forever immortalize the day in YouTube history. So the goal of this stream is just to show you guys what I've been up to, that I'm not dead. But to not scare you, I will still play Ragnarok, just not nearly as much. But you will probably be able to get free items now from me. In fact, we can do a Bloody Branch giveaway tonight. Pick one person at random who can think of the number that I'm thinking of between 1 and 200. Yeah, 1 and 200. If you can guess that number, or whoever gets closest to that number by the end of the stream, will get 2 Bloody Branches. Which are great things to have at this point in Ragnarok, because it is a experience and drop event, and let me tell you, people are getting tons of MVPs this time. Using the tags is also very convenient when you're in mobs this big, because you don't want to hit multiple things in this game. The goal is not to take any damage at all right now, so that I don't have to use my healing items, which need to be repaired after you use them. Everything needs to be repaired. Everything costs head. The goal is to just make back more, or the same amount as you spent. Also, good time to probably... Alright, we'll do 5 Bloody Branches. It's not 2 Bloody Branches. 5's what? That's like 50 mil right now. That's crazy stuff. But yeah, let's get into how skills and leveling works in this game. Probably the most confusing thing ever. As you'll see in this little chat window, it says I've gained experience in my rifle skill, gained experience in my anatomy skill, reflexes, laser weaponry, rifles, all sorts of things are constantly leveling up. Mostly rifle and laser weaponry, because that's all I really use. There is no shortcut to look at skills. So, skills and leveling go by profession levels. There are 88 professions in this game, and whichever the highest profession level you have is what your job is considered. It's what you display as. So if you're good at repairing ships, you can be displayed as like a mechanic. As you can see, that I am really low in mostly everything. Long blade engineer, spacecraft engineering, poor, inept. I only have long blade engineer inept because I used to have a sword. But I refuse to use a sword that cannot be repaired, so now I'm waiting for one to drop. Oh, what the hell. Never use pistol for first shot. Although pistol does burn a ton less ammo. The rifle will level up or tier up as I use it more. Alright, so while this place is awesome, and I'm definitely going to tag it on my map, because it is like ridiculously good to hunt there. Let's do a little bit of exploring. We're actually near one of my favorite little mountains. So far, I mean, I can't say anything's my favorite about this game. I've seen like a fraction of it. Can I even put this thing? Oh, there we go. This is a Sleipnir. There she blows. Now, it would be great if you could just fly around all willy-nilly, but you can't. All ships take fuel, they take oil, which you must mine, which apparently I don't have any on me right now. That's what we're going to go do on top of this mountain, because I've had luck mining on it before. It's actually the small one that I've had luck mining on, so we'll go to the big one and try it there first, but the small one's the one that drops stuff. You don't have to spend real money on this game, but it really helps. I mean, unless you feel like doing this thing they called sweating in this game, you'll see that there are items called sweat. You can get these bottles of sweat by sweating creatures with this sweat collecting tool. Sell that, and that's an easy way of making head without actually doing anything that requires any real money at all. It would just take forever to get a decent amount to be able to hunt with, and all I want to do is play this game and have fun, so money equals fun in this game, which is sad but true. Oh god. It almost fell off the edge. I don't think I'm going to be able to put it down up here, so hopefully we can walk over to that other one easily. Put on our little mining rig. Yeah, just like Ragnarok. If you want to have fun fast, you gotta spend money. And see, that's what I think about this game is pretty cool, is that I got kind of pissed off recently with the Enriched Hammer event. You see these little claims will pop up when we have them, but I can't reach that without dying, so I'm going to use the summon claim, which will bring it right to me. Just takes 30 seconds. But yeah, I got really mad about spending 30 bucks trying to upgrade Qatar. And then I'm like, I spent 40 bucks on this game and I've been playing it for a week and having a blast. I spent 30 bucks in like an afternoon smashing my keyboard and feeling depressed. But see, that's endgame, and I feel like that the same thing is definitely possible in this game. I'm just not willing to spend that much money, so I'm not going to be leveling up like crazy fast. Like, you'll see people on, if you look for other YouTube, people use limited guns. Like, see, this gun is a limited gun. Or actually, we'll go with the one that dropped for me in an instance last night. It's got 2.14 ped worth of durability left, and once that durability runs out, you can't use it anymore. And a lot of the strong guns that you can use early on are limited guns, and they have super high ammo burn rates. So you gotta be really mindful of the ped for damage that you're spending on killing things. And I have no problem progressing slow. And just having fun and learning how to not ruin my wallet while playing. Look at that, we got a mining skill boost. We got 0.1 ped worth of Belcar stone. Every time I drop one of these mine rigs, it costs me 0.15, actually 0.16. So right now this is already paid for it. Oh, another one too. So we got 0.42. Cost us 0.16 to do. So yeah, we made some money. Yeah, we're gonna die trying to get down. Best thing I can do is put it on walk mode and just hope for the best. Now, actually, no, before we depart, this is my other favorite part about this game, is that it's just like Skyrim and Morrowind, where you can always walk up impossibly high and steep things. As long as you're willing to press forward, sideways, up and down, left and right, your creature or your character will just keep on moving. But yeah, no, this it's just a very beautiful game in general. And to think this is only one little nook of the whole game. Now we'll walk down to our death. What's going on, Pedro? Doing good. Playing some Entropia Universe, a game almost as old as Ragnarok that I recently discovered. I feel like I'm like so behind the times. Yo, what's up, Abso? You're probably confused. Absolutely confused. I don't know if we're far. No, we're definitely not far enough from that to where there would be any more mining claims right around here. Some sort of base down there. Yeah. I really wonder how much fuel I have left. I'm probably gonna run out soon. Which is why I hope we find some oil soon. You'll see, somebody just got $35 kill. A text message. Fiance, apologizing. Thanking me for getting groceries, apologizing for interrupting stream, but I'm smarter than that. I put that phone on silent. Soundtrack for this game is just badass. You probably can't even hear my voice, but that doesn't even matter anymore. $45 drop. Oh, that was a craft, actually. I have no idea what Subnautica is, but sure, yeah, it's just like that. Yeah, this game is freaking awesome. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss it. Don't fall, shit. Yeah. Yeah. That's how they get you to fly that ship and spend money on oil. It's because the soundtrack that you get when you fly it is just freaking sweet. What am I doing here? Mining. That's right. See, now this one, I'm pretty sure it's like right here. I hit oil right there and something else right there. I think it was more of that Belcar stone. But then I came here yesterday and it was empty. But somebody may have been hitting this spot because... There we go. Crude oil. Minimal 1. Every time I find crude oil, there's like none. Claim is down the side of this mountain somewhere. So we'll definitely summon that one. Oh yeah, it was loud, but man, it was worth it. My voice was absolutely pointless when that music kicked on. It was like we were in some sort of future concert and everybody was just taking some sort of weird futuristic drug. Which is the funny part about this game, is that there's all sorts of little futurists. That's like all of your things. Anything that boosts your skills is some sort of pill. I have it all in storage right now because I'm not using them. Oh, actually, there you go. Neurobiotic booster. 1 milligram. We 0.05. Oh my god, one more. Please don't be a 0.1. Or 0.01. 0.02. So we didn't pay for the probe, but oil actually has a decent markup in value, so it's better to mine it yourself than buy it. Do I play Tree of Savior? No, I haven't played Tree of Savior. Do you play Tree of Savior? I wanted to get into a new game, but I didn't want to get into Tree of Savior. It seems like a slower version of Ragnarok, but with 3D-ish graphics. I think if I want to play those types of graphics, like anime-style game, I'll just go back to Ragnarok. If I want to play some dope 3D-ness, play this. But yes, Tree of Savior does look pretty fun. Their boss system is a little more refined than Ragnarok. Drop system seems pretty cool too. There's got to be more oil in these woods. So another weird thing about this game is that if you turn on walk mode, you can find things on the ground like stones and fruit and wood. Let me tell you, not me, not ever. I tried it one time when I had to go somewhere really far away, and it took so long and I didn't find anything. The objective in this game, Jesus Christ, we are like crushing it. I knew there was more oil around this place. This one we can probably walk to. Yeah, it's over there. The objective of this game, it's kind of crazy actually. Things become super expensive. Like you could buy a space station for $300,000 US. And like tax everybody who goes in and out of space using your space station. And That's not my goal. My goal is to like eventually find a sweet guild that does some cool ass hunting, because creatures in this game get like insane, like the size of buildings, and some of the team fights get really crazy and really weirdly coordinated. Like you can have a mothership to hunt things in space with, and you'll need like a ship mechanic on board constantly repairing the ship, somebody with high gunning skills manning the gunner, killing all the crap that's attacking you, or defending against pirates, like people who just build gunships and sit in space and try to destroy people and take all their stuff. But it's really just an adventure RPG, and I don't think you were here when I got the little profession talk going on, but there's 88 different professions you can have. They all raise up while you're doing things. You'll see in the bottom corner all the different things that go up. Various different jobs. Whichever is your highest is what displays to other people as your job, so they know what you're good at. No, you don't have to spend money to get ammunition. You'll see, like, I've gotten 43,000 BLP packs from this, which I could sell for 4.3 ped, and then I could just buy 4.3 ped worth of weapon cells and use those for my gun. So as long as you're getting lucky drops, or mining's a consistent way to get money, but as long as you're getting decent drops from mining or hunting, you never really have to spend money on the game. But to get to a point of where that's going to be a possibility, you're probably going to spend a little bit of money. I think right now I spent $40 on the game, and if I count all my money up, I'm over by like, I've made $4 back, something like that. Like, I've only paid $36 to play so far. And hopefully it keeps going down, but it's a fun game. So I don't really mind spending a little bit of money. And plus it's more fun than +7ing your glorious bloody roar for $30 from +7 for like the third frickin' time. I don't know what the criteria is for your ship being able to be put down, because like usually it'll never go down on a slant like that. What is that creature on the ground? There's these little tiny bass birds, and they're fast as hell, and they run around, make you think that stuff's like right next to you when it's really not. Where do I want to go? I can show you an instance, one that I'm not able to complete, but I'll show you that some creatures get really hard. Oh, you know what? We should actually cash out and then go there. Whoops, that was dumb. Looking at the map instead. Trying to figure out what this little marker is. Because I want to give, wait, what? You +14 to your Edga? No RO later today, but I'm gonna play RO tomorrow or Sunday. We're gonna do Bloody Branches again. +14 to your Edga? How many ores? What is this little marker? Oh, North Swamp Camp. Okay, yeah, that's a good spot. Right there. The ship is loud as hell. Tell me you got a +14, it's just straight depression, man. I may be really lucky when it comes to getting MVP cards, but comes to upgrading stuff. I always think that every time I hear somebody else shooting, I think that, like, it's either my cat scratching at the door or somebody knocking at the door. It's hilarious. The swamp is actually cool to hunt, but I have not had much luck there. The old dinosaurs up on the hill are actually pretty decent. We're tripping out. Everything loads a little bit slower when I'm streaming. It's so funny. My fiance plays on my laptop, which is actually like a pretty badass little laptop, but the graphics card is not great. And like sometimes you'll just be sitting like waiting 10 seconds for an NPC to appear. It's pretty funny. Fliff. Another game like that I have no idea. Alright, so repairing my healing item and my gun was 0.35. I've got the notepad up here too. Let me pop that up on the side. So we'll go with minus 0.35 ped. And there are little like tracking programs that you can get for this, but I'm not at that point yet. Maybe one day. So how many probes did we do? Did we do 4? We did 4, and one of them missed. Crude oil, 0.25. Yeah, I'm sorry the music cuts out. It's annoying me too. Belcar stone, 0.32. We have 380. We have 390,000 weapon cells now. We count this by PED, 38.99. That's funny, the Belcar stone completely offset the repair bill. Jeez, gotta get a calculator for this stuff. This is all for you, Paolo, so I can tell you exactly how much money this playing right here cost versus how much it got. So we made 1.2 ped worth of weapon cells. Made 4.36 in BLP packs. And go over the trade terminal real quick. Sell this loot. See this though? Oh, actually that. It's 104 markup, so that's not worth, see, like, orange paint can is bought in auctions for 300% of its value, so I'm not going to trade terminal that. Shrapnel converts directly into universal ammo, so we'll use that to figure out how much ammo we burned. So we started with 113 ped flat. We're down to 110.37. Actually, I think I decided that we were going to go with 113.5 because we did count it a little bit late. So we used 3.13 in ammo. Alright, now trade terminal time. Those have no value. Those have retarded markup, even though they're worthless. The markup is just insane because it's barely costs anything to begin with. So we'll save those. We'll count those as 0.1. So we got 2 ped back, 2.01. See, this time we definitely made money. Let me tally it all up for you. We came out with a positive 4.33 ped, aka 43 cents US. Yes. So yeah, doesn't always lose your money when you play. In fact, even probably counting the oil that we burned with the ship, probably still made money. And no, I cannot imagine a plus 20 Edga. But I can imagine the person who bought it, because that's what happens when somebody hits the lottery for like 500 million. You've got to start doing the stupidest stuff in the world. If I hit the lottery for 500 million, I'd buy everything in this damn game and just tax it and wait. The return rate on taxing things to get back your money in this game is about 7 to 8 years, which is kind of a funny idea now because I'm like, this game's been out since 2003. It's a little late to be thinking about doing something like that. I'm not going to be chilling until 2025 when the world blows up before I get my returns. But it's funny to think that people who did that a long time ago could have made some money. Yay, we lost money on a kill. Alright, so, let's pull out the I know the spaceship hates to be brought out anywhere around here. Yeah, nice. Getting lucky. So we want to go right there. Go to an instance that's way too high for me. Is Iris and Iro only thing? Like the little flower thing that drops from Green Maiden for SP? I don't think so. Pretty sure that's a legit Ragnarok item. I think that's legit. I don't know if that's an IRO customization, but that would be a surprise to me. Oh no. I'm not that great at flying this thing yet. So, you know, those people can probably finish this thing. www.earnpeds.com. Think he's advertising? That's the funny thing about this game, is that since it's real money conversion, people are willing to sell services, like website services for PED. It's pretty funny to me. Oh my god, seriously? So many baits. So yeah, this thing is level 5. My highest level's 4, but still, like, it's way too much health for me to handle solo. Especially an instance that's got like 20 of these in here. And then a boss, which, if I can't kill these, how am I gonna kill a boss? But I was in here one day when I didn't realize that it was impossible and I shouldn't be here. And I'm probably losing. Now, you know why I'm losing all this health? It's because I don't have armor on right now. So, hold on one second. And we'll go and lose all that PED that we just earned. Oh, I know, right? Keels for shooting. There are like some crazy rings that you can wear that give like reload improvement, and you can take like some pills that give you reload improvement and stuff, and range increase, and as your weapons tier up, you get all sorts of bonuses like that. So, it's a very, very much a noob. But yes, I agree, I need some keels for them, badly. Yes, before I go and die again, let's break some armor. And the only reason I didn't wear armor before is because that's just another PED burn that you have to pay for repairing, where it only cost us like 0.36 to repair. If we were wearing armor and we were getting hit a lot, or even if we weren't getting hit a lot, it would have cost us more, probably 0.5, 0.6. You can't just slap on all your armor real quick with hotkeys. You gotta put it all on one by one and wait for the loads. Alright, now hopefully we don't die instantly this time. Even more hopefully, like, I was really hoping that that one would still be here. Or at least one of them would still have some damage done to it, because now we gotta start fresh. The crit, not bad. The thing about this game is that backing up works for evasion only until you've been caught up to. Once you've been caught up to, they have like catch-up technology to always be able to hit you. Come on, I'm not even healing for as much as I'm taking in damage. I'm just trying to get decent base back. Oh, it's because that stupid one was right there. Are you serious? Where was he the whole time? I'm like, there's no way one thing is hitting me that many times. Doesn't make any sense. So now I probably screwed this whole instance because there's probably two things just chilling in front of the door. Don't heal him. Heal me. Alright, well, now we've weakened 2 of this freaking Argonauts. Hopefully we can kill one of them. Like how he's definitely swinging at me and hitting me, but it doesn't look like it. But he's turned his head. He's very confused. So it's like they warp back to the beginning or something after some amount of time. Oops. That was a little strange. I'd like to heal first, please. Yeah, see, now it'd be very handy if my fiance were here. Can I tell you the stats of my Sura? Yeah, my Sura is just a straight up tanker. 120 vit. I think he's got like 90 in. What the hell? Oh god, it's not gonna work to where I can just aim at one. I'm just gonna have to like start shooting at one for like a little bit, and then because they're not gonna start attacking me until I start shooting the one. But it keeps warping me out by the time I go there, so I'm gonna have to just face him head on, I guess. God damn it. This is probably the most annoying thing in the world to see. I'm using this little glitch thing to my advantage. I don't care if you all call me cheaters. Well, jeez. If only the instances loaded a little bit faster, then we'd be. Damn it. I wanted to pick up the loot before I left, but it'll still be there. It better still be there, let me tell you. If it's not there, we're gonna have problems. Yay, my 10 pulse unit has upgraded. Don't heal him. I don't care if the target is out of range. It's not my target. Glitches and bugs are meant to be abused. I like your mentality here. There we go. Alright, nice. It dropped like a whole ped, so... Mother... I keep wanting to aim at the back so I can back out the door. Game's actually pretty forgiving when you die. If you die in the instance, it actually would be really hilarious to do because it just warps you back to the beginning of the instance. So it would be like a constant loop of me just being spawned back in front of this thing. But if you die, it's pretty forgiving. It just warps you to the nearest outpost or town that you've discovered. Actually, it might not even be discovered. It probably just warps you back to the nearest one. I've just not died in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, this is where I got my 42 ped global, which is pretty sweet. Because it does cost a ton per head to kill them. But see, it's not feasible to hunt them at my low level because their regain is too fast and they do too much damage to my armor. See, that one didn't give us the full ped back, so we probably lost like a full ped. But that's an instance that I can't handle. But another thing we can do now is I gotta finish this one quest that's near here. Where is it? Find the missing boat. Now I know the boat is either on that end of the island or this end of the island. Just don't know which. Do I pretend to stream for how long? 24 hours? All those Argonauts chasing down that car. That's hilarious. These ones are much weaker than the ones in the instance. I also don't drop crap for loot, so... Do I really not have... That sucks. I'm gonna die. Don't die, don't die. You're about to see what happens when you die. There you go. Teleporting you to a nearby revive terminal. Lame. So I guess since I had my car in storage, that's no longer my hotkey. Yeah, look. 5 is no longer my car, which it used to be. That's not cool. So yeah, don't storage your stuff, I guess, if you're using it as a hotkey. That's a lesson learned the hard way. Oh yeah, the Axe Boomerang build now with the Charleston gears is pretty crazy. Oh, 1K special? Yeah, the 1K special is gonna be the, we'll do 100 bloody branches in one go, which will probably take quite a while. That'll be fun. Subscribers can feel free to come, just don't touch the loot until we're done with it. And now that I have no keel because it was not legit, now I have 2 GTBs, so even if I need to... Yeah, look at that. 0.7. Oh no, don't pick up, get in. Ah, vehicle cooldown spawns. Lame. I wish I knew which direction the boat was in. I feel like it's up there. We'll go up there. I shouldn't have pulled out my ship anyway, I should have just drove. Greatest part about this game is the auto walk. Just hit R. Take off this armor. You know, the greatest thing besides for its amazing soundtrack. Pretty sure that's the boat. There's also evil fish, but I know for a fact that there are none right here. There are some in the actual ocean. Mission updated. Recover the fertilizer? There's fertilizer on this boat? That's it right there. Oh, Professor, I am on my mother effing way. What's up, Jez? This is the game that says in the title, you know. I know, you're probably upset. Tribal Solidarity made you quit MVPing. I think it's funny every so often. I think I've never gotten a Tribal of Solidarity. I've gotten 2 Turtle General cards. That's like the ultimate luck. What kind of car can't run over a flower? Do a backflip. The vehicles in this game very much remind me of playing Halo 2. It's funny. I don't need to repair anything. Professor Hamill, where are you? Who is Professor Hamill anyway? Oh, he's at another camp. Right there, huh? Professor Hamill. Gotta go over the Argonaut Hill, so we're gonna pop out our car again. Just 'cause I don't feel like shooting anything right now. And you'll see that my car and ship get a little bit damaged every now and then. But that's why you have people like mechanics that can repair ships and cars. And they just sit outside of this one town and they all wait to repair your stuff so that they can level up their skills. So that they can do better on board their guild's mothership and stuff. It's not very difficult to get your car repaired. Which is nice. Professor! Professor! If you've been looking at like the global announcement, you'll see in the top left all these global announcements, but like 90% of them are people manufacturing explosive devices. That's what people use for rocket launchers, and I'm pretty sure that they're used for making bombs that you mine with. You can get some really crazy mining tools where you get insane amounts of return. Unlike what you've seen me do. Which is the minimal mining. New mission, a sensitive find. Investigate the suspicious sponsor. It looked like he put the marker like right here. Suspicious sensor. Why did I think it said sponsor? I'm retarded. You got an Osiris card? At least you're not my friend who got an Osiris card that dropped on the floor in ET and got eaten by a Verret while he was stone cursed. As his only MVP card that he never got to have. One, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64? You think? Probably. Access granted. That was tough. This sensor array has identified you as human civilian. Your information access will therefore be limited. Please select which information you want to access. Sensor information. Calypso, kernel administration, mutant and robot activity, I'm writing this down. Well, I didn't have to write down which robots were there, but patrol the surrounding area. These types of missions I almost just refuse to do. Just click on waypoints. Daikiba cubs and juveniles. Nothing great. Yeah, we're gonna not do this one right now. So, we're just gonna drive back to Icarus, which is the town where I'm gonna be doing my gauntlet later with Cynthia when she gets home. So we gotta figure out where the crap that is. For sure, right there. This thing burns like no oil in comparison to the ship, so I'll use this. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. We survived. What is down here? Oh, just Daikiba's. Lame. Maybe we should have taken the ship. I know where we are. There's a good little mining plot up here, I'm pretty sure. No resources found. That's a... It's a lie. Totally found some Mysterium stone right there. But it being this close to the first camp that you get to in the game, it's probably not a good, reliable place that won't be untouched. But yeah, you can actually choose to start on various planets, but most of the people start on Calypso, which I would totally recommend if you do play. Oh look, someone has a Mustang. There are some weird things like that you'll see. There's like Jeep Wranglers and Mustangs. Those are the two weird cars I've seen so far. A PRX Sport, yeah. We'll call it the copyright infringe. Definitely not a Mustang. Nah. Funny thing about this game is it's run by people from Sweden. They live in Sweden. I was amazed. See, that guy's a sweater right there. That's why he's got his little sweat gun on. That's why he's running from critters. This guy is gonna fix my ship. Please. Come on, man. Yeah, you're the guy who owns that thing. You should know about cars. Just get in and drive away. You can also get a helicopter. I just went right for the Sleipnir. Right after I got that 42 ped drop, I just spent I bought a Sleipnir for 23 ped off of the crafter. Yeah, kill Moonlight. I've gotten that card. It's a good card to have if, like, you like to walk novices really fast. I actually used to rock that on my GX before Temporal Boots came out. What am I looking for? Auction guy who's not yet appeared. People are really short. Some people are really tall. And this guy's got a pet Daiba. So yeah, I like didn't know anything about this game. And I put up a gun for auction, which I guess it's sold. Because it's not in there anymore. What do you know? That's strange. Alright, but cool. Hopefully it's sold. It did sell. It was one of these. I have two of them. I get mad at these Rubios too. This is the most expensive gun I've gotten so far. Worth 4.76. Could probably just throw that into the trade terminal now that I know about markups, because it doesn't have a very good markup. It is fairly strong though. 8 and 3. Versus 7 and 2. May actually use that for harder critters if I need to. Moonlight card is the best for doing shopping in Frontera. That is the truth, Jez. Alright. Only gonna stream for like a little bit longer because I gotta go cook dinner before Cynthia gets home in like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So I'll get that started after we kill a dinosaur up here. So long as no one is up here killing said dinosaur already. He hits hard with that armor on. Nice. 0.32. We only put in like what? Probably 15 shots. If we put in less than 15, then we broke. Or if we put in 16 or less, then we broke even or made money. I'll count this time. Took 20 shots with one miss. Oh, sweet, we made nothing back, so. Spent 0.4 on the second one, probably 0.38 on the first one, but got the first one for free. So half a ped. Go on. But, I mean, you can't ever really play the game by short-term results. Because if you play for like 3 hours and you're hunting pretty decent pace, you're gonna get a global, which be anywhere from like 10 to 100 ped. I know someone who's gotten a 2,000 ped global on those little snable snots we were killing today, so anything's possible. I might be back on later depending if Cynthia wants to do the instances tonight, or if she wants to do them on stream. I might just video them or something. They're daily, so if I'm not back on later today playing this, I'll definitely be on either tomorrow or Sunday playing Ragnarok, and maybe some of this some other time. But Thanks for watching, guys. It was a lot of fun. I hope you could deal with the different game for a change. It's been fun for me, and if anybody wants to play, I'm always looking for people to play with, so it would be fun. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching.